If you want to make sure that your emails are trusted, delivered properly, and less likely to land in spam, then authenticating your email with Namecheap is one of the most important things you can do. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the full process step by step, including SPF, DKIM, and DMARC, so you can set everything up correctly and verify that it's working. And if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more easy software guides just like this. Alright, let's get started. First, log into your Namecheap account. Once you're inside, look for your hosting list. This is where your hosting services are managed. Find the hosting plan connected to the domain you want to authenticate and then click Go to cPanel. This will take you into the control panel where the email authentication settings are located. Inside cPanel, look for the email section. Under that, click Email Deliverability. This area is specifically designed to help you manage and fix email authentication records for your domain. Once the page loads, you'll see a list of your domains. Find the domain you want to set up and click Manage next to it. Now cPanel will show you the authentication details for that domain. Here you should see the SPF and DKIM records that are recommended for your setup. SPF helps verify which servers are allowed to send email on behalf of your domain, and DKIM adds a digital signature to your messages so receiving servers can confirm they haven't been altered. Both of these are essential for better email deliverability. If your domain is using Namecheap Hosting DNS, you may see an option that says Install the suggested record. If that option is available, you can use it to automatically add the recommended record with just one click. That is usually the easiest option if Namecheap is managing the DNS for your domain. But if your DNS is managed somewhere else, such as another registrar or DNS provider, then you'll need to copy the SPF and DKIM values shown in cPanel and add them manually in your external DNS settings. Be careful to enter the records exactly as shown, because even a small typo can cause authentication to fail. After you save them at your DNS provider, it may take some time for the changes to fully spread across the internet. Next, let's set up DMARC. DMARC gives receiving mail servers instructions on what to do if an email fails SPF or DKIM checks. To do this, go back into cPanel and open Domains, then click Zone Editor, and then select Manage for your domain. This is where you can add DNS records manually. Once you're in the zone editor, add a new TXT record. For the host name, enter DMARC. For the value, start with a simple monitoring policy like DMARC1, PTAIS, none. This tells email providers to monitor messages without rejecting them right away, which is a smart starting point while you test your setup. After entering the record, save it. Now remember, DNS changes do not always update instantly. Sometimes they apply quickly, but in other cases, they can take several hours or even longer to fully propagate. So give it some time before checking the results. After the DNS records have had time to update, go back to Email Deliverability in cPanel and verify your domain again. At this point, SPF and DKIM should show as valid if everything was entered correctly. If they are still not validated, double check your DNS records, make sure there are no typos, and confirm that you added the records in the right place. Once SPF, DKIM, and DMARC are in place, your email domain will be much better protected and more likely to be trusted by inbox providers. That means better delivery, better reputation, and fewer messages going to spam. If this video helped you, please tap like and subscribe so you don't miss the next tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.